What's up, fellas? It's your main man. Back on the scene with another video. Why women disappear and what to do when they return. Or commonly referred as to being ghosted. Quite common these days. A lot of people, I think it's just easier to just disappear rather than to try to go through an explanation. Because some people don't take it very well. It's been going on for quite some time. Let's check out what this lady has to say.
Hi guys. Women typically ghost men for 3 reasons. 1, they want to see if you'll chase them. 2, they're not ready for what you have to offer. And 3, they're really not into you, but they don't want to tell you that. But inevitably,
I think that's the most common reason. But I do got a little story about something like that, where the lady was BSing, but I think her intentions was to get me to chase her, like she'd said. So let's keep it rolling.
the desired result for her is the same in all 3 scenarios. Women who ghost men want the chase. They're used to the man chasing them and blowing up their phone, etc. They thrive off the attention because it makes
I have done that. Blew up the phone. Sucker move. Never again.
them feel wanted. It can be extremely frustrating and emotionally draining and exhausting when you're talking with a woman and you're under the impression that everything is going great. But suddenly she randomly stops calling, she stops returning texts, etc. A lot of people have experienced ghosting,
Hold on, let me let it roll.
and most people become extremely emotional about it because it can evoke a feeling of abandonment.
Yeah, I didn't feel abandoned. I just felt like, F this chick, man. She ain't down with it. What the hell? If she ghosts you, just leave her alone, man. Ball is in her court. If she wants to play it, leave that up to her. But don't keep calling them, man. Forget that. Just rock and roll.
Start to blame themselves. They start to become depressed, start searching for answers, etc., because their confidence is now shaken. But the reality is that the person that ghosted you did you a huge favor by simply walking away from you.
Yeah.
Someone who doesn't possess the emotional and communicative capabilities to have an adult conversation with you is not worth your time. For men, it should be extremely easy for you to deal with a female that's ghosting you, or
Exactly, man. She give me the game, man. Just forget about her. Like I said. Why waste your time? If she's really into you like that, she won't be playing these games. She's like maybe a little bit interested. You don't need that. Because again, we're going back to the laws of attraction. If you don't turn her on, you're gonna get this. The ghosting.
it's playing games with your time and attention. What's the key? Simply ignore her and move on. There's limitless amounts of other productive things you could be doing with your time, and absolutely none of them involve dating or women. Learn.
Exactly. This is what I keep talking about, man. There's better things to do. You don't know her. You don't need to be in love with some chick because she was born. She's already demonstrating that she's not into you like that. She's not bringing any type of value. Just forget about it. Rock and roll, man.
Learn some new skills, work out, pick up the phone and call a friend, read a book. The list goes on. By you simply not giving into chasing her, you're silently telling her that you don't need her. You're telling her that she's an option, not a requirement. Ironically, this will typically make her start chasing you. See, a woman doesn't know what to do with a man who is unbothered and indifferent. You should never.
Yeah, she give me some game, man. Which, in that situation, I wouldn't even care if they wanted to chase you, because I think by that time, I'm turned off. So I'm kind of like, them being turned on turns me on. So she's playing games, I don't know, maybe I get turned off. That kind of makes me feel like, yeah, she was rocking with some other dude. Then when it didn't work out, oh, now she want to call me. Nah, forget that, man.
Waste your time chasing a woman or become overly emotional over the fact that she consciously chose to walk away from you for whatever reason it may be. Not only does this make you appear insecure, but it's a complete waste of your valuable time in every sense of the fact. You are the one who holds a majority.
Yeah, it's a sign of weakness, man. So basically, you keep chasing her, she's gonna be turned off anyway, because it's like you don't have nothing better to do, and that turns chicks off.
Of the power, and you are also the one that has a capability and capacity to grow and add more value to your life without the drama or complications of anyone who's not seeking to add value to it. If someone doesn't value your time, they're quite literally doing you a favor by walking away. Just let them go.
Yeah, they're disrespecting your time. That right there should turn you off. And let's take dating out the picture. It could be just the fellas, because I have friends. We're supposed to do stuff, and they just left me hanging. I don't mess with them anymore. Same way I treat chicks, I treat dudes the same way. You can't respect my time, I can't rock with you.
Not only is this the most plausible thing to do, but it's also the most simple thing to do. It literally takes minimal effort to refrain from contacting someone. It takes minimal effort to remove them as a contact from your phone and pick up a new project or side hustle. Don't.
Yeah. You know what I say? If you can't hit it, delete them digits. I don't conversate with pussy. I ain't gonna get. We're on the same page with this lady.
Put your focus into someone or something that provides little to no benefit to your life and offers no reciprocity. Use her ghosting you as an opportunity for growth in every aspect, from remaining logical in the moment to finding.
This is why what they call these days spinning plates. If you're not into anything serious, always have a couple chicks you're dealing with. That way, you don't get too wrapped up into one, especially at the stage they're not showing you any type of value. So she flake on you, it's not a big deal because you got, a couple other chicks you can socialize with. Or, like she's saying, just find something to do. This is why I say you gotta have hobbies, man. Gotta have hobbies. Don't center your life around chicks, man. Have other things to do. So if the chicks say, they're acting funny, it's not a big deal because you have other things to do. It's rock and roll.
A new hobby. There are many ways this will help you in future avenues, whether it be business or making money. The ability to remain calm and connected when a woman is playing emotional games to manipulate your thought process is an ability that will pay off tenfold in your future endeavors and relationships. This is why your purpose becomes so much more important than some petty situation where a female stops responding.
We're going to cut that off there. So the first time I experienced what they call ghosting wasn't even about a date. It was with the fellas. See, my main man at the time, we were supposed to go to this club. You had to be 18 to get in and 21 to drink. So I'm all dressed, ready to go. The clock is ticking. I'm sitting there fuming. Like, this motherfucker didn't even call, nothing. So that night, I decided that I will never wait on another person ever again. If I want to go do something, I'm just going to get up and go do it. So the first time I experienced ghosting in a dating situation was like years later, because I had never met a woman that said she was going to do something and didn't do it until I was living in Charlotte at the time. Met this girl at the temp agency. We flirted, all that. Exchanged numbers, calling, politicking on the phone. See, she wanted to go out Friday night. She agreed to it. Friday night comes. I call. She didn't answer. So I just left it alone. And she called me like Sunday. I'm like, what's up, man? I thought we had a date for Friday night. She's like, oh, we didn't have a date. We had an itinerary. I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, I'm kind of busy. I'm going to holler at you later. Never heard from her again, which is no big deal because, like I said, you can't miss what you never had. For me, it's the disrespect of your time. You say you're going to do something, do it, or let the person know that you can't make it. But on the flip side, I understand why people don't do that, because I have done that and people flipped on me. Motherfucker, man, I got my hair cut. Like, dude, yo, tone that bitch shit down. At least I called your punk ass to let you know I ain't gonna make it. I didn't leave you hanging. This is why motherfuckers don't call. So I understand why it happens, because Sometimes people flip on you. That's why I don't get mad when it happens. Let's let this lovely lady finish what she's talking about.
Responding. Who cares? You've got things to do. And if you find yourself getting overly emotional about it, it's proof that you really do have things that you need to work on in yourself. And that's exactly where you should start.
Don't get all wrapped up in these chicks that you don't even know, man. You don't even know these girls, man. Why are you all wrapped up there? That's that hope strategy. Well, she didn't tell me no, so maybe I still have a chance. Forget the hope strategy. You know, shout out CGA. And that scarcity mindset. There's billions of women out there. Just forget about it. Don't worry about it. And find something to do. Again, have hobbies. Have stuff that you like to do. Or just go hang out with your friends, or go treat yourself to a steak. You don't need to be on a date to have a steak. Just get up, go to Fancy Smancy Steakhouse, sit at the bar, have your steak, flirt with the ladies at the bar. It's rock and roll.
Because you weren't good enough for her, but rather because you need to take the time that you would have rather spent chasing
good enough for her.
And focus on yourself.
Oh, let me pause that. None of these chicks are too good for you, man. She's just another woman. They all got the same 3 holes. It's just another chick.
Instead. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
We'll wrap this one up, man. Moral of the story is, don't wait on anybody. Male or female. Don't wait for nobody. Do what you want to do. If there's something you want to do, get up and go do it. Don't get mad if people don't call you. Forget about them. They don't respect your time. To protect yourself, just keep it pushing. Anyways, fellas, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you brothers in the next video. Peace.